And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Got a great show lined up for you. That's for sure. A great show, faux show. Let's start off here. Um, First person of the show was Tekken Texas Monster, XRP Flea, XR Poseidon, and I'll say MK underscore P after that. Therion HVXXX, and on and on. Welcome to the channel. I am DPP, as a member to the channel. Welcome to the channel. XRP Shaman, very active earlier. AJ Singh, 100 past 61 version 2. Danny Boy. Let's see. Ham Bill 33. AJ's been a member for 11 months. Hulk, it's been an amazing 11 months. Learning on your channel. You deep dive like no one. You investigate like no one. Thanks. Because when I started my channel almost 4 years ago, I listened to crypto videos for about 2 months. I listened to 10 a day, so 300 a month. So after 2 months, I listened to like your top 5, 10 XRP people. So after listening to 600 videos, I'm like, oh God. So I had to make my own channel. I was sick of the dumb shit 4 years ago. So I said, I'm going to make an anti-crypto channel. So I looked at everything they were doing and then just did the opposite. And that's what you got here. Live stream show, question and answer. I've got a phone. If a lot of people want to call in and ask a question, it's included in the membership. You have to be a member if you want to call Crypto Hulk on my special hotline. And that's a benefit because I like to engage and interact on this channel. I like to make sure members can have their question answered. I could, a lot of times I can read off your comments and stuff, answer your questions, stuff like that. I mean, I looked at other channels and I didn't see any of that happening. So I said, and plus, it's like, I want to ask one of these, when I was brand new, I'm like, I want to ask one of these people a question, but I'm not trying to pay $275 for a 15-minute call or some shit, right? So the reason I have a lot of my shows open member shows is that I'm trying to be part of the solution, okay? All these other people, they have sponsors. And their sponsors are corporate, and they're part of the problem. Gary Gensler, the stock market and stuff, people selling shares of companies. Oh, sorry, you got to be an accredited investor. All these companies deal with these multi-billion-dollar companies, and you and me we don't fit. So therefore, I'm coming up with a way for you to get your questions answered on one of the best crypto programs in the universe, by the way. My background is started back in 1992, getting into like a reserve police academy. I've worked corrections, street patrol, many years ago, street patrol. Corrections more recently, when I retired some years back. But in the beginning was street patrol, so I'm a little fuzzy on the exact procedures on things and codes and laws because the last time I was on street patrol was like 95. So that was a lot of fucking years ago. But I went through a police reserve academy. I made it 4 months in a real academy. I wasn't mature enough at the age of like 21. And I resigned out. I mean, they told me I could have made it, but I was just like, oh, I was so nervous. Like if I went on the street, I was either going to get shot or shoot somebody because I'm like, how the hell are they going to give me a basic post certificate? I'm not even mature enough. So that was strange, but the academy was only 4 months back then. But so that's been a lot of my career, working with criminals in different ways. Worked in at the state Supreme Court level for 2 years. Dealt heavily with judges, prosecutors, district attorneys, these kinds of things. Looking up law codes, making cases, making my case before a judge, these kinds of things. So that leads me into crypto and the court cases with Ripple and all these things. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. I know nothing about anything on this show. Everything is a complete lie. Don't believe a word I say. I'm 53 years old. I spent the last 50 years in jail for giving criminal financial fraud information. So there you have it. That's how we segue into the program here. So my job is I take donations. Donations are tax free for me. Now I get money. They take out tax when you give memberships to people, which I'm totally fine with that. Totally fine. That's a taxable event. So one thing that's good is on the channel donations, the government doesn't get shit. The YT doesn't get shit for any of the donations. So if you're trying to double fingers the government and YT, um, donations are the way to go. Now, if you're trying to reach other people to let them know about what's coming and how they will be financially destroyed, if you want to be part of the solution, also, either way, you're part of the solution. But these are just options that I have for people. My goal, I did a lot of investigative type work in my past career in law enforcement. I was not an investigator or a financial advisor, but I did a lot of investigative type work, presenting evidence to courts, meeting with law enforcement and legal representatives in between court hearings to try to come up with solutions to problems and to identify stuff. So these are things that I've done to prepare me for being in the having my own crypto channel where I'd address the courts, I'd interview lots of people, I'd present cases in front of a whole courtroom and try to beat my opponent and different things like that. But so yeah, that's where I get some experience. But again, with crypto, all we've seen is a ton of criminals, right? Oh yeah, we've seen a lot of court hearings and people going to court and going to jail. So I kind of fit in with learning about crypto and trying to explain. I don't know everything. A lot of times I have more questions than answers. I'll come up with 10 answers and then I got 100 questions more that I just found out. It's bizarro. One thing I know that this space is not what you see. There's nothing in this space. It's fake, okay? So I'll come in, I'll investigate stuff, and I'll present it to you, and then I'll give an opinion, and then you can kind of watch some other channels and stuff and make your own decisions about things. That's what I do. But I've got people that see my job is not to make a sponsor happy like a billion-dollar corporation. My job is to take donations from you and teach you whatever I can find. Like I'll discover stuff and say, "Hey, you need to look at this." Da, 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 da. That's what I do. It's kind of like what I did in my career, actually. Um, Michael Gilbert, thanks for that donation to the channel. Hey, how many subscribers is it showing? Are we at 30,000 now? Somebody look on my channel while I'm talking, and so I don't have to stop what I'm doing and go look. I'm trying to bust over that 30,000 mark. I need your guys' help sharing these videos and all that stuff. I want to just bust through that algorithm and then have the people at YT like, what the fuck's going on with that channel? I've been making videos for 4 years. They so far they have not allowed me to get above 29,000. XRP Shaman gave 10 people memberships. Let's see who they are. Damn, everybody's a member almost on this channel. QQ Johanny. Helio Bob channel. Smash the darn like button, says Helio Bob. Silo Mill, member for 9 months. Are you planning a Crypto Hulk event when XRP goes? Yes. Absolutely. Let me see here. Jeremy the Great, member for 6 months. Hey Hulk, thanks for keeping this youngster positive for 6 months. Learning so much from you really makes my confidence grow when in this rabbit hole. So that's what I do. Like, this is my job. I trade value. So what I'm doing is I'm showing you what no other channel is able to find on the internet. I'm showing you all the deep connections to the countries, to the socialist communist countries, to all different kinds of countries that had roots 10 years ago with Ripple. Before any of you guys ever heard nothing about Ripple, they're already got Ripple China, Ripple Russia, Ripple Israel, Ripple Turkey, all these kinds of things when you never even heard of Ripple. Amazing. And I find this to show you, all right, who are all the players, all the dumb shit that's going on. Oh, Russia's our enemy, China's our enemy, and maybe they are, whatever. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know why. What the fuck's Ripple doing over in Russia? What the fuck is Justin Sun from Ripple doing in China 2013, hooking them up? And then you got Ripple China too. I'm showing you all this stuff. I don't have answers. I'm just showing you there's a lot of dumb shit going on that I don't make sense of. That's why it tells me Ripple is not a company, but it's countries. Ripple is a group of countries. That makes sense to me. Okay. Alrighty then. Let me get back on track. Got a little sidetrack there. Yeah, we can blame Jeremy the Great for that. Dave Ryan gifted one person a membership. David Davy. Thank you for that there, little buddy. Chubby little buddy. Charles Ingracia. He's like, but I'm not even Italian. Thank you, Charles Ingracia, for your donation to the channel. Kitch J. Thank you very much for that donation. Johnny Laker 626. Hope we are more close than ever. DTCC has partnered up with the XDC. Oh my God. See, let me tell you something about this XDC thing. I did a deep dive on the XDC and showed you some pretty wild stuff. XDC, look, I'm telling you what. Listen up. What I found is that these three cryptos, the XRP, XLM, and XDC, these are all government agencies in collaboration with other countries. The top, whatever families of the world, 5, 10, 13, whatever, they had to come up with a way. See, they saw this crypto coming and said, if somebody else gets control of this, we're done. So the top 10 rich families came in from different parts of the world: Brazil, Germany, France, Russia, China, United States, and there's some other ones in there too, Turkey and Israel and stuff. And they came up with this company called Ripple. And here we are today. I'm not going to discuss this because that's off the topic of the show. But yeah, the XDC already showed it was designed. XDC's original intent was to help governments fund infrastructure in various projects. So, and think of that: federal, county, city, province, whatever, all these different levels of government are going to need funding, and they'll run on XDC. Let me go to the first article. Now, there's a program, I won't mention the name. I'll show you the link. I have a video of somebody. I don't like mentioning names specifically. You can click on it. Go to the 7. We're going to listen to this person's broadcast for about a minute or so, maybe 2, because this person's reading off stuff, and this person has no clue, seeing all the connections that are there. It's like they're standing right in the middle of like a meeting, a Ripple meeting with all the governments and stuff of the world, and they have no idea. They're in a room with all these Ripple partners, and all these people are working together, but it doesn't look like they're working together, but they all are. And this person that has a show has no idea. So go to the 7.5-minute mark. I have my little iPhone, so I'm going to play it so you guys can hear it. We're going to listen to it. I might stop, make a comment, and go, but we'll listen to it for about 1 to 2 minutes, and then I'm going to show you all the truth bombs. Okay, so here we go. Wars, the supply chain issues. We have to bring manufacturing back home, or at least to other areas of the world where we're not held at bay like we are with China, who absolutely does not. So we're held at bay with China. Well, gee, why have I shown? Oh, I got at least 3 different websites today showing Ripple China. So we're held at bay by China, but yet I got to watch all the talk because then they're going to start doing stuff for the show. But we're being held at bay by that country when our crypto company went into there and showed them all this stuff on how to do it. Like, this is not right. But I'm going to show you all the partnerships. But the person who has this show has no idea. Let's continue. Like us as America or as Americans. You don't believe me? Go into the Freedom Zone. You'll find out. I covered in there the speech of a former general in China saying exactly what the plan is to do to all of us here. Not the good people of China, the former general of that red flag. So now he's demonifying China, trying to make them look bad. He played some video saying, oh, the Chinese general is going to destroy stuff. I ask again, why is there Ripple China, Ripple CN? Why is all these partnerships with Ripple? Why is Justin Sun leading the movement? Justin Sun was the guy that used to work for Ripple. Why did Ripple have him going back and forth into China, hooking them all up with XRP if they're this bad thing? So this guy has no idea the relationships that we're talking about. China, you know what I'm talking about. No, we don't. So we see Apple making moves here. I think it goes beyond. Okay, Apple was a day one partner with Ripple. I'll show you that later. This guy has no idea about that. On the actual pandemic that we experienced. And I think this goes to a huge shift of moving the supply chain outside of China's borders so we can take away that power and that economic flow that China gets to experience. Now, again, this person has no idea. Why did the United States send Ripple over and hook up China in the beginning if they're this bad country? From all of us. Now, the other part to this, too, is it's India. Well, India is in BRICS coalition. No honor among thieves, it looks like. So now he's calling all these people thieves. No honor among thieves. So Brazil's a thief. Brazil's a Ripple partner. Okay, that was from day one. Brazil, RipX. I've shown that. I'll probably show it again tonight. See, look, I'm not going to play anymore because that shows foolishness. All right. No honor among thieves. So why are you using that kind of a phrase for people that don't like being under the control of the United States dollar? The United States is one of the biggest bullies in the world. So this guy is calling them thieves. No honor among thieves. Better get that zone. Better get your zone in check, my friend. All right, enough of that dumb shit. Listen to that. Let's talk about real facts. I'm going to show real facts here instead of giving my opinion, because that's what Crypto Hulk does. Shine the light. Okay. Crypto Hulk's going to show you what the real truth is. Okay. See, that particular program, I won't mention the name, but that particular program, like, doesn't see anything. All right. He has this show where he's talking about these BRICS countries and India and China and Apple and everything, has no idea they're all working together and partners of Ripple. No clue. That's sad. And people want to pay money and well, go ahead, pay money and go to the zone and get wrecked. I mean, your choice. 21-second mark. Okay, go to this video I just sent you. 21-second mark. What do we see? Well, it's a 2014 Ripple Labs webpage. What are we looking at, Crypto Hulk? Because some people can't click on, they're driving or whatever they're doing right now, cooking. I'm looking at a Ripple. It says Ripple Labs, and it shows the little logo at the top left. It says meet the team in the middle. And below there, it talks about their teammates. Who's the first one? Apple. Oh, well, wasn't that guy just talking about Apple and they're in China and they're hating each other? Come on now. Apple was day one with Ripple. Goldman Sachs, Google, Microsoft, NASA, the Space Administration, the New York Fed, the National, not going to say security, not going to say agencies, Square, and Twitter. We're all working with Ripple Labs in the beginning, a startup company. Now, that's one hell of a startup, right? That sounds like a starting lineup for a World Series baseball game. And let's go to the next page I want you to look at. We're talking about China. China. Okay, here we go again. We got to show truth. These people on YouTube they're making channels and they have no idea what they're doing. Now, go to the 41-second mark, please. Okay, we're at the 41-second mark. What do we see? For those that can't see because they got their phones, or I don't know what you're doing there, buddy. I'm looking at a Ripple logo, and it's blue, the Ripple color blue. It says Ripple TO. It's all one word. Ripple T and then O, all one word. Listen to this. The first fully automatic recharge and withdrawal virtual currency gateway in China. It gives you a gateway address. It's probably a wallet address. You can go find it and check it on Chainalysis. Like, this is too easy showing you guys this stuff. These other channels have no idea. We'll just keep it our little secret, okay? Dirty little secret. Dirty little secret. Next truth bomb coming up. Hang on. So when you want to know, like, what's really going on, for the most part, and where the connections are, this is the channel, okay? Because I have to unfuck people when they start watching certain things. They'll be like, oh no, China's bad and they're against the US. Oh, really? Well, I'm showing you all this stuff right here. Sure don't look like it to me. Okay. I sent you this video. It might be, okay, this video here is called Ripple Singapore. I'm going to just focus, watch the whole video, but let's just focus on the 55-second mark, okay? In the 55-second mark, what do we see? Well, we have Ripple Singapore highlighted, but down below we got Ripple Trade Japan, Ripple Union, Ripple China, Ripple RU, that's Russia. You got Snap Swap, that's a American, one of the first American partners, Ripple. Okay, just focus on the Ripple China one. This is like a 2013. This is the Ripple customer list. I've got it, okay? From 2013 and 14. I can't find the other ones because they took them down, or they changed there's keywords. In order to find this, you got to have keywords. If you don't know those keywords, you can't find. It's like keys to a door. You can't just type in like Ripple Singapore and where find a shit that I got. Not going to happen. So I don't know the keywords to 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, all the Ripple partners who they've changed. But I've got 2 years worth. And these are some of them right here. Again, Ripple China. Okay, next proof. No other channel has this. So this guy's talking about all this stuff, and he has no idea that they're all Ripple partners. So what I'm trying to show you is, if you want like real news, watch this show and you'll know exactly what the hell is going on. All right. What I just sent you, again, is Ripple Singapore 2013. Go to the 2-minute 54-second mark. 2-minute 54-second. Okay, got it. Now, what are we looking at? We're looking at Ripple China, and it shows the blue logo and stuff. Ripple China. And it says it specifically in big China, CNY. Then, just to the right of that, you see the Ripple logo again, the word Ripple CN. That's also China, and it says right there, China. But now look to the right of that even. So now China's a BRICS for the brand new people. We got Brazil. BRICS stands for Brazil, Russia, India, South Africa. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. Right. So that's the BRICS countries. Okay. Started off as them. They've grown much more. I'm talking about the core. Where did this start? BRICS. Well, look where we just got done with China because that's BRICS for the C, right? BRICS, that's China. We look here, we see a company called RipX. That's Brazil. Everybody, Brazil was a Ripple partner in 2013. Brazil is the B for BRICS. You got it? So he's all talking about there's no honor among thieves. Brazil's a fucking Ripple partner, dummy. These people that make videos are embarrassing. They have no idea what they're talking about. I'm showing you here two of the BRICS coalition members just on this particular thing that I'm showing you here. The B for BRICS is a company called RipX. And then you got two Ripple China companies. So that's the C for BRICS. And you got some guy talking about there's no honor among thieves. They're all Ripple partners, man. Come on now. Step your game up. Now we're going to cut into India. India is a Ripple partner, okay? So BRICS, CS. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. Let's go to the next one here. India. And when you get done seeing this, you'll know what channel knows what the hell is happening in this world, all right? Now, look at the headline for this article. HDFC Bank joins Ripple Payment Network. This was 3 years ago. What is HDFC? It's India's largest private bank. India has a population of like 1.3 billion people. The United States is 1/3 the size of India. India's largest bank is a Ripple partner, okay? Next. This will be the last truth bomb that I give you for this. And then I'm going to check the comments and we'll go to the next article. Okay, looky right here. India's second largest private bank, Kotak Mahindra, joins Ripple. This is 2018. So for the past 5 years, this whole BRICS thing or whatever, the biggest banks in India are in bed with Ripple. And these other countries, they are as well. I've shown you the evidence for them. Now I haven't found anything that was like idea and all that. But I mean, obviously, if your number one bank and number two bank in India are Ripple partners and they have been for like 5 years, it's safe to say the government's already working with them, okay? Because your bank runs the government. Like, oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. There you go. So these other people talk about all this stuff. These are all, that guy's video, he's talking about everybody being a Ripple partner, and their relationships go back as far as 10 years ago. These other countries know, India knows that they're a Ripple partner. Same thing with China. Russia is a Ripple partner. That's the R in BRICS. I've gone over all this stuff. See, these other channels, they read off news and they have no idea the connections they're talking about. So, somebody Bright Energy gave a red pill. Thank you very much for that. That means a lot to people that are watching the show that don't know a lot about crypto. When they see somebody do that, they may not know who I am. They might have just became a member, but when they start seeing that stuff, that tells new people like, oh man, this is serious, okay? New people, please don't let your memberships expire, because I got people that like giving away memberships to new people so that you do not get financially destroyed. What I want you to do is go to into your settings, into your payment methods, register your card for a membership so that it doesn't expire at the end of the month. Be proud to be on this channel because I'm showing you information. These other channels have no idea, okay? I don't care if they're 10, 20, 50 times bigger than my channel. They still can't get my information. Okay. And you're getting that for free right now because not because I'm giving you it, it's because other members don't want you to get financially destroyed. These people, I don't know them. They give out memberships to people sincerely want you to learn on this channel because there's gonna be some bad stuff coming down. Okay, a lot of misinformation and stuff. Eric Goldsmith arrived late and the button works. Thank you very much, Eric. You look down below, you'll see a little money symbol next to the chat box. You should have that there. Click on it. It's a my personal anti get wrecked, okay, button. You hit that button, you'll not get wrecked. You'll see what it is. Mock Chicken. Thank you very much for that. And Michael Gilbert. Oh dear Lord. Okay. 1970 legend is like the official recruitment office of my show. So this person decided to give 50 people memberships. Last night they gave two of the 50s. It's like 100 memberships. Like new people, like there's a message being sent. I don't know these people, okay? They really are trying their best to be like what I'm trying to do, being part of the solution. All these other channels with their scam stuff, um, these other channels getting sued by people and stuff, giving you bad advice, losing millions of dollars, and it's just my channel is the anti-crypto channel. It totally is. It's nothing like any of these other channels. You call in if you want, it's free if you're a member. These other channels, how much it costs to get a personal phone call? Be real about it, right? It's like hundreds of dollars. Sometimes we have phones or whatever, but it's just these are just some of the benefits of the channel. Anyhow, I got work to do. I've got to go over 50 memberships now. Thank you very much, recruitment office. VR6 for life was gifted by Dave Ryan, a membership. Go back. Now, if they don't all show up right now, they will over time. They'll start popping up at random. Because like right now, it looks like everybody's a member. If I'm looking at this, like everybody's just like a member of this channel. My God. Except Conroy Benzen. Hulk, you're a beacon of light in a very tumultuous time in this transition of wealth. Doing my job, man. Like, there's literally everybody's a member. That's a trip. Whoa. Well, that's whatever's happening is working. Like, so as they start strolling in, YouTube's gonna slap them with a welcome. You got a free membership. Okay. We'll find out who these new people are. Let me continue on. And I'll be interjecting with them. Next article. Let me see what we got going. Let me click out of that one. Oh, we got to do the BlackRock article. This is massive. Okay, they're getting it all set up. Everybody, I want you to see what's going on. There's not a lot of price action. I don't like using that word because that's a fake word. Robert Driscoll. I just remembered. I'm a member. Glad I joined. Yes, absolutely. Welcome. Thank you for that donation. Michael Gilbert gave one person a Crypto Hulk membership. Jersey Kathy, welcome to the members video live stream, it says. So we got the BlackRock one. Let me knock out this article. So we got an article on CoinDesk. Here's the title. BlackRock. Okay, first off, BlackRock, people that don't know, it's like worth $44 billion. It's like the biggest investment company in the world. Like they advise the United States. Like BlackRock is literally being paid or whatever by the United States to keep it afloat. That's how big they are, all right? BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF now invites participation from Wall Street banks. A change to the structure of proposed spot Bitcoin ETFs would enable authorized participants, that's APs, to create new shares in the fund with cash rather than only with cryptocurrency, essentially opening the door to banks who cannot hold crypto directly. Okay, now I don't understand trading. It's not my area. Okay, what I kind of feel might have happened. Look, all the rich companies want to get involved in this. Banks, investment houses, savings and loans, whatever, money service businesses, they all want to make money. There's got to be a way for all the money, correct? Correct. So if the Wall Street banks can't get into crypto, they're going to get all mad because other people are going to be able to get into it. So what BlackRock decided to do was change the investment structure of this product. See, banks are limited. They can only have like one or according to Basel, tomato, almond. Basel is a global entity, a regulatory agency. That sounds a little bit better. That puts limits on banks so that they don't become insolvent by doing dumb shit. Okay. So Basel makes rules for banks, and they're agreed upon with a majority vote with all their. Basel has global members. Countries around the world join Basel and then help them decide what's good for banking. So banks are only allowed to, let's say, have 1, 2, or 3% of all their money in crypto. So that's it. So if a bank wants to get more crypto, they can't. But they can right now because BlackRock is like opening the door for the banks to come on in. Is BlackRock now has like this investment fund that has Bitcoin in it, but they're doing something to where you're investing into a fund that has cash and not the actual Bitcoin itself. Okay. So that is going to create, oh man, a ton of money, maybe like a quadrillion to come into crypto. I mean, this is going to just drive things insane. All right. A change to the mechanics. Here we go. So, a change to the mechanics of BlackRock's proposed spot Bitcoin ETF opens the door for Wall Street banks, which face restrictions holding cryptocurrencies. And this plays a key role. So, this will be able to create new fund shares with cash rather than only cryptocurrency. As highly regulated US banks are unable to hold Bitcoin themselves. Highly regulated US banks are unable to hold Bitcoin themselves. This setup would enable banks like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, firms with some of the largest balance sheets in the world to get involved in BlackRock's crypto. Get it? So these banks are now working together. Like you got BlackRock that's allowed to hold it and sell it, but the banks got all the money, but they can only buy so much. And BlackRock wants them to buy everything. So BlackRock has to come up with an idea, which they just did, in changing the way the banks wouldn't be investing into crypto, they'd be investing into a cash fund. That's basically what this article is about. You see, in order to get crypto to take off, this is what has to happen. Everybody with money needs to be able to buy as much as they can in some way, form, or fashion, right? This is what's going on. This is what's going to drive the Bitcoin price to astronomical high levels, okay? Now, I'm not getting into when the rug is pulled. I'm not getting into that. I'm just talking about like right now. Hey, if you're somebody who knows how to invest and you're slick, you can make a ton of money. But I'm not discussing that. That's not my show. I don't discuss investing like that on my show. That's not my area of specialty. All right. Let me see what some people said. I have to drink that water. I go to a dry sauna earlier, like an hour ago, and I gotta hydrate. Robert Driscoll. Okay, yeah, I got that one. Now I'm back where I was. Michael Gilbert gave somebody Jersey Kathy. Okay, read that off. Gifter subscription. Ed Doxy back again. We appreciate you, brother. Thanks. Gold Ed. Then you got Dirt Road Trucker gave a person a membership. Thank you very much for that, Mr. Trucker. Damn, it's like everybody's a member on the show. This is an open show. See, this looks like this looks like a private member show because of all the people that are members here. Like everybody's a member. This is crazy. I've never had a show where I have an open show and like everybody's a member. So don't let your members expire. Robert Driscoll gave somebody a membership. Look, we are in times right now where you're going to need information and you're going to get it from me because I don't have sponsors that limit what I say. I got you guys that support me so I can say whatever I want to give you information. Robert Driscoll gave somebody a membership. Shows here. Tyler Creighton, late fee. Thank you for the best information, Professor Hulk. You are welcome there, buddy. HV Triple X member for 6 months. I'm glad that I joined this channel 6 months ago. I have learned a lot from all your lives, Crypto Hulk. Cool. Then you got 95 American Music Muscle Car. I can't read. The name's not showing. It just says American MUS. But gave one person a membership. David Coddle, I'm glad I found you, Hulk. Jeremy Fitzpatrick's like, what's up, Hulk? Yeah. Next article. I gotta get back to work. Okay, what is that? The BlackRock one? Okay, that's done. Oh, here we go. Swift. This is another massive story article. Let me load this in before I get talking about Swift. Okay, here we go. This is massive right here. Now, over the past 6 to 8 months, maybe a year, I've been going over trade, shipping companies, trading, global trade, these kinds of things. We were talking a lot about Maersk. Maersk is a company, Maersk. They're like one of the biggest shipping companies in the world, top 5 at least. AP Mahler owns them. We've been talking about crypto in the shipping industry, IBM. There's a rumor that Stellar was working with Maersk and stuff. I showed you a court document, 2 to 3, 4 pages, on how Stellar bought Maersk stock. I mean, it was like, maybe I did this a year ago, maybe two, but there's all these rumors. People had all these rumors. Oh, is IBM mixed up and is Stellar involved? Yeah, I showed I found the court document. Now they since took that court document down. I'd have to go back through them, and they might have. It's in one of my old shows. But yeah, Stellar was actually working with Maersk, and they bought like 10 million shares. And Maersk gave them a deal for they bought it for like $1 or some shit like that. Then all of a sudden, this trade lens business deal it ends. They say, "Oh yeah, it's not profitable. We're going to turn it off," and they stopped it, and everybody walked away. And I'm like, bullshit. So I knew there was more to it than that. What we did is I did more studying, and I found out that in the shipping trade industry, what's their name? Lloyd's of London. Oh, Lloyd's of London's right in there with Maersk. They're working with IBM. I did a show on that. It was amazing. Okay, so whatever little project they said, yeah, we canceled this. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Now we're seeing here Swift. Now I want you to think, there's channels out there. I've heard them, these dumb shit saying, oh, Swift is going to get taken out. The BRICS is coming in, or what's this new world, whatever it is, not the order, the whatever it is, the Nasara, they're going to get rid of Swift, take everything over. Everybody, listen to the title of this fucking article, because these dumbasses are out there telling you Swift's going away and shit. These people have their head 2 feet up their ass, okay? Here's the title of the article. It was only written about 2 days ago. Swift completes successful test of global trade interoperability solution. Swift is the solution, everybody. Now, what about all these people telling you? Remember? You heard them all. Oh, Swift's getting taken out. The Nasara's coming in. These people are so fucking stupid. Okay? Well, let's read a little bit of this article. Swift has successfully tested a global trade keyword interoperability, and they're in collaboration with, BNY Mellon. That's a Ripple partner. BNY Mellon is the United States' oldest bank and Ripple partner from day one. Now, I go to the Ripple website to pull that article up. It's a 404 error or something. I can't ever find it again. But I've made other videos with it. The solution, Swift solution, has the potential to revolutionize the use of electronic trade documents. This is an area, I think they say that barely 1%. Okay, look, I'm not going to get into, the last paragraph. It was reported in February 2022 that only 0.1% of original bills of lading were digitized at that time. So like a year ago. TradeLens, that's the platform that we were studying before. TradeLens said at the time, so that was a year. TradeLens ended about a year ago because they couldn't get enough people to join, so they said, all right. But we know in this article already, we see the word interoperability. We know BNY Mellon is an actual Ripple partner from day one. They invested in them. And what we got going on is this. In the shipping industry, I'm not a shipper, so I don't know. But I have read all these articles. When I have a company in America and they ship it to, let's say, China or something, I make widgets, and I want these widgets to go to China. By the time I sign my first piece of pay, you actually have to physically sign pieces of paper, or maybe electronically do whatever, push the box. There might be like 30 to 50 signatures needed. And then you got to carry all that paper with you. I don't understand why, but just go with it. And it becomes an almost impossible deal to handle. The amount of keeping track of shit is crazy. Now, if it was all on a computer, it would be easy. That's what Swift is going to solve. Okay, it's not going anywhere. So dumb shit's out there and tell you, oh, Swift's done, and we're going to take it over. We're going to take over the world, get rid of the corruption. That ain't going to happen. Those people are high telling you that dumb shit. All right, let's go with the proof. So first off, here's this trade lens. Oh, by the way, when you're dealing with trade, I'll show you later, you're dealing with a Ripple partner called R3 Corda. Just thought I'd put that out there. So let's focus on this, though, first. We're moving towards that here in a minute. First article, AP Mahler. You got Maersk. So there you go. AP Mahler is like the corporation, the parent company. Maersk is a shipping company, a cargo ship company underneath the Maersk AP Mahler family. They joined IBM. Now, they discontinued this platform. They made an actual platform called Trade Lens. The platform's not bad. They just shut down this program. I think what it was, now this is my opinion, just like XRP was given to us to test it out, what I believe is they had to test out a shipping platform. You just can't like make one overnight and keep it a secret. So they made something called Trade Lens. Ripple's into it, Stellar's into it, R3's into it. They're all into whatever. I don't know the real reason the program didn't work. I know the article gives us a reason. I don't buy it, okay? There's always some kind of real reason they don't tell you. So this program, when it ended, I'm like, well, wait a second. There's no way it could end. But they have their little things. I just wanted to show you that AP Mahler, which is Maersk, and IBM. IBM is a partner with Stellar. We're going to show this right now. So when Stellar was keeping track of their platform, Trade Lens with Maersk, I want to show you they're using Stellar, okay, for payments, small to mid-sized payments. And then you can keep track of stuff with Stellar too, but I'm not here to discuss that. Okay, here's the title, Stellar IBM Partnership. Okay, you scroll down, you see summary, overview. The next bold title that you see is Private Networks via Hyperledger. Go to the sentence here. It says, the Stellar Development Foundation joined the Hyperledger Foundation as an associate member. So when they're using Hyperledger with trade, that's Stellar. Just putting that out there for you, all right? Next, here's the R3 Corda website. Massively important, okay? Let's look over this. There's three cryptos. There's three cryptos and three platforms that are going to rule the world. They're going to need assistance because they can't do everything on their own. But it's going to be XRP, XLM, and XDC. Those are the cryptos. But this particular platform is called R3. Actually, R3 is the company. The platform is Corda. Now, what you're looking at here is a crypto. No, let's put it like this: a crypto-powered stock exchange, stocks, bonds, derivatives, all that. It's in Switzerland. It was the first one of its kind. It's like a test. They're waiting to see if it ever breaks because the whole world stock exchange is going to use R3 Corda's platform. I'm showing you this, new people, because I'm showing you what's going to happen. My job is to prepare you for the future, okay? R3 is a platform that is designed to allow stocks, bonds, derivatives, whatever, racehorses, houses, whatever it is, it allows the trading of these things, okay? That's why Switzerland's stock exchange is powered by R3 Corda's platform. Now, if we look here, well, Crypto Hulk, how do we know Corda is going to use the XDC crypto? Well, I'm going to show you right here with proof, not my opinion, right there. Let's look at this article. It's by CoinDesk, one of the most prominent crypto news authorities. R3 Corda network set to go DeFi with XDC digital currency. There you go. Well, damn, Crypto Hulk, I think I need to go out and buy XDC. I'm not going to advise you on that, nothing. You figure it out yourself. You can read the articles, you can figure it out yourself. You're a big boy or you're a big girl. You got to think for yourself. But I would. Ripple partner, Monetary Authority of Singapore. Check this out. Now, remember, I told you, I showed you those early videos. My first video, whatever it was, Ripple Singapore and all that. New people, here's what we got going on. Ripple, in 2013, opened up a cryptocurrency exchange. None of the other YouTubers know this, all right? I've shown, and like today, I gave you that little video. Look over the past 1 to 2 weeks. I've done programs, even whole live streams and stuff on the Ripple Singapore. There was a crypto exchange there. Gold and you could have gold and silver traded for cryptos, derivatives. I've shown it all. Okay. Now it's still in existence. They're keeping it on the down low. I've shown bank receipts on my show in the past. About 2 weeks ago, I've shown bank receipts where Ripple still put money into the Ripple Singapore account. It's active. It's hidden. I think they've been running it. They were openly using it because I've done the shows. You can go look at the website. I've done 20 shows on Ripple Singapore. But here, this particular article is 2020. You have Ripple Partner, which is the Monetary Authority of Singapore. What you're looking at here, new people, is what you don't see with any other crypto company. Ripple itself is a partner with a country. The monetary authorities, that is pretty amazing, right? And they launch a foreign exchange, price exchange with BNY Mellon. That's a Ripple partner as well. Lastly on this, I'm going to show you that R3 and Ripple were partner. They started off as partners, okay? Something happened along the way in the marriage, and they got a divorce. It was a little messy. They're fighting over the kids, custody of the kids. Ripple had to give them a couple kids, which is the XRP token itself. Let me read the article. Okay. So this is from a actual Ripple page, ripple.com. You can see it in your upper left corner. So this is a real deal. This is a press release. Notice the date that this was, 2016, 7 years ago. Here's the title, R3 trials interbank cross-border payments with Ripple. Okay. They were working together. They actually had a business relationship. They weren't just like working on a project. They were like real business partners where you sign the dotted line. Well, not dotted, but you sign the line and you're officially partners, okay? R3 and Ripple Labs work together. The banks involved, now these are all Ripple R3 partners, Barclays, BMO, CIBC, National Australian Bank, Royal Bank of Canada, Santander, Scotiabank. Very interesting. Scotiabank in there. Westpac Banking. I'm not going on and on with that. Eventually, Ripple and R3 had some problems some years later, and they ended that relationship business-wise. But don't think for a minute R3 is not using XRP, and no, they are. All those three X's work together. Whatever those X's that you get, they're all going to work. All three of those work together. Stellar will move the small to mid-sized money. XRP moves the big money, and they do more than that. But I'm not going to list it all. I've done the shows on the Codius and what the XRP ledger is going to do. It does like 8 or 10 different things. But just for the sake of this show, so they all work together, and that, where are we at? Oh damn, we're at the hour mark. Okay, kind of feeling it. Daniel Regosa, General Hulk, thank you for all the lies you provide with us. No problem there, buddy. We need to find a way for them not to screw us in the end. That's what my program. Look, I'm gonna tell you what I've been saying from day one. I didn't know anything about crypto when I first started 4 years ago, roughly. Had no idea. Not a tech person. I was just bored. The beer flu had everybody locked up, and I was just watching YouTube videos and stuff. Watching the YouTube videos, and then I wanted to be rich. I put out into the universe, I want to be rich, and I want to help people. And there's people in my life that I specifically wanted to help. And then others, I was like, heck, I said, if you make me rich, then I will teach people the best I can all along the way. I won't keep it a secret to myself. I will truly help people. And I believe in like, if you're good and you're positive, then it attracts, like the law of attraction, these kinds of things. So that's what I've tried to do. Is that's why I got like different things, like an open show. Most of the time it's open. Sometimes I got to keep it closed. But my goal is to reach as many people as I can because that day is coming. Now we got to, in the short term, we're going to be okay. We're going to get this crypto before it gets really communist. And I'm going to diversify maybe out of half or 3/4 of my crypto and get things like gold. Like I don't have a whole plan written out. So don't be like, what do I do this and that? Dude, how the fuck? I don't have a crystal ball here. Okay. I wish I did. That I could put my hand over it and say, yell incantations or something. But no, that's why I have the universe, the power. Um, I just put stuff out there and it just comes, and but one of the things I'll do is I'm going to hit up different countries. But I don't want to discuss the exit plan. We got to get above a 65 cent XRP. So I'm not even talking about this stuff now. Short term, we're going to get this crypto. Long term, they're going to get it out of us. So what we got to do is find a way to cut stuff loose once we're rich. And that will be in more private shows later that we are going to maybe get into some of that stuff. But I always kind of knew we're going to be able to slip in there and grab a whole bunch of stuff and then get out before they shut and lock the door. Okay. Because if you're inside the crypto store, they're going to take it away from you before they throw you out of the store. So what I did and what you're doing while watching the show is there's a crypto store, kind of like a 7-Eleven or something, whatever. You go in there, you buy a bunch of stuff, and you get out quick. You don't stake it. You don't get NFTs. You don't put crypto in your IRA. You don't buy gold cards and none of that dumb shit, okay? You get your crypto, hardware wallet, lock it up in a Faraday bag, watch my show, and we'll figure out what the hell to do with the rest, okay? That's the plan. Now, they change rules all the time. Some countries, people are like, oh, I'm going to this country. No, you're not, because you don't know. For a while there, oh, Portugal is a place. And then Portugal like changed everything. Oh shit. Well, let's go here. You know what? Don't get on bandwagons. There's no fucking bandwagon to get on right now, okay? There's nothing going on except get your fucking crypto and lock it up because they're going to shut the door, okay? That's what I know. And after that, I'll figure it out because why I figure out everything else I need to in life anyway. I can't go making plans because these countries will flip and be like, oh, well, we used to be crypto friendly, but not anymore. So I'm just going to wait till all this shit's fucking done. Okay. Then I'll figure it out. XRP Logician says, great show, Hope. Keep the family faith. Never give up. Yeah, quick, somebody. Hold the door. Shut the door and keep the man out. So what's going to happen? And that's why, people give memberships up here. Some of these people have been watching me for 4 years almost. Some for 3, some for 2, some for 1. And the reason these people are giving out memberships, because they know when that door gets shut and our little crypto goes from 50 cents to $10,000, we are crazy rich. And everybody else, I'm telling you what, they're going to be fucking broke. The middle class is going to disappear. You're either going to be crypto rich or you're going to be like the 99% broke ass people. That's how it's going to go. So that's why I take my job seriously, to try to deep dive and show you guys stuff. I'm not doing no hype, no fucking XRP Las Vegas dumb shit. Okay, I'm showing you the truth. XRP is a group of governments and families and shit like that. Okay, countries. It's not this little fucking Brad Garlinghouse shit. These are all puppets. Okay, they're all non-disclosure agreements signed out, doing the work for somebody. They're all contract employees. Okay, Ripple's not some kind of company. It's some kind of government temp agency. Okay, that's why like people come and go. Like Rosie Rios shows up. She just happens to leave the Treasury, right, and goes to work for Ripple. Like, who the fuck does that? Because Ripple's the government. Like, she never left. It looks like that. Look, don't believe what you see. Watch my channel, and I'll have the bullshit meters going off, and I'll tell you what's up. Okay. But half the shit don't make sense. When you really start looking at it, it does not make sense. It's because it's a facade. It's a front organization. Ripple is something created to look like a company. And as all this goes forward, you'll see when you really start. Sometimes we'll talk and we'll just kind of think about what we learned. We'll do some little critical thinking, and you'll be like, you'll start seeing stuff like, oh, yeah, you know what? That makes total sense. Because really, how are you going to have Ripple going into Singapore, having a full out crypto exchange with derivatives and shit in 2013? Really? Why the fuck is Ripple in Singapore? Why aren't they doing that here? And why are we still sitting around with a 60-cent XRP when back in the day it was almost $4? When you start looking at these kinds of things, then you're like, yeah, Crypto Hulk, this doesn't even make sense. 60-cent XRP. And they got all these business partners in the world. Doesn't that, oh, Crypto Hulk, I know something doesn't make sense. So now there's got to be something really big here that we can't see. And that's where I say exactly. I don't have all these answers. I come up with more questions and more kind of like, what the hell? The more I study, the more I come up with, what the hell is this? This doesn't even make sense. What we do know makes sense is watch this damn show and you're going to be rich, all right? I'm not here to be fucking poor. Bill 33, thanks for the 888. Michael Gilbert gave one person a membership. Thank you, Michael. Find out who that is here later. Not one of my 50 came through. That is kind of odd. We'll have to see what happens on my next show. But what I'm seeing here is everybody's a member. Maybe just that also doesn't make sense. But the weird part is, like, as I'm looking, everybody's a member. Like, I'm scrolling up and like they're all members. Now, unless it made some people members and didn't notify anybody, so we'll look to see what happens in my next show, and we can make an inquiry. If I make a show tomorrow and I don't see like fucking 100 people and shit that are brand new, like, we can somebody's gonna have to make a phone call, or yeah, make a phone call to the governor. Jimmy Dean Corn Cracker 10, late fee for sneaking in. We'll allow that this time. Okay, now people are getting a membership. Some are, but how they let's see what we got here. By Geo. Bonsai was gifted a membership by Geo. Yang Yang was gifted by Geo. So was Derek LeBrun. And Garden of Arts was gifted a membership by Geo. So these are 5 from Geo, but I don't remember him giving membership. So this must have been, he must have given that shit like maybe last night or something, or this morning. Let me take a look. I'm scrolling all the way to the top. HVXXX, thank you very much for that donation. I think I might have missed that earlier, but I appreciate that. Supporting this channel. Tyler. Remember that one. See, I don't remember Geo giving members. So I think they're behind. I think we've gifted, you guys have gifted so many memberships that there's not enough people that are joining or even looking at the channel because there's so many memberships on credit right now. Because I'm not even seeing where Geo today gave members. So that must have been for like this morning. That's the only thing I can say. 1970 Legend is because today's show, Geo never gave one, but yet 5 memberships pop up from Geo. So they must be behind because people, like, there's nobody here. Everybody's a member. Like, if you scroll through, everybody's a member of this channel. So it's like we're not, we're caught over up. So as people come in now, boom, boom, memberships will just start popping. I've got 400 people on the show. It's not bad. That's a solid little number. And then, but then everybody's a fucking member. So, oh, wait a second. Okay, yeah. So there's Geos, and then S Huraib 1 gave 5 people memberships. Now this is weird. Okay, 70 Legend. I see what you're saying. Deathstroke was gifted a membership by S Hurab by 1. Well, then where the hell did 1970 Legends 50 memberships go? Because he gave them before S Huraib showed up. So now I see what you're talking about. That is something where, let's see how it works tomorrow morning. And if I don't see all these 1970 Legend memberships popping up, then there's an issue. But there already is an issue because I don't know why yours aren't showing up right now. So that'll have to be something. Let me see what happens on like my next show. D as the world turns got a membership. NBF Forum, El Pre, and then Reigning Charmanders TV. Those people got memberships by S Huraib 1. Crow is not a member, just a gifter. Love the late fees, we do. S Huraib gave a support to the channel besides memberships. Thank you very much. AED, the AED. Was that Arab Emiratis? Oh wait, bam! Oh, okay, there you go, right there. Some of them showed up. Like it's just backlog. This system's messed up. YT. Anyhow, here we go. Let me read off some of these memberships. They just like boom hit. C Credit, whatever the person's name is. Credit Nima Lari, Mind Benders, Fight the Bully. You're Despicable. Those people got memberships by 1970 Legend, along with Smart Finish. And that is all. Michael Gilbert says, I'll gift more tomorrow. They can't touch us. Can't stop. So I think I'll start wrapping up this show. Brand new people. What I want you to do, since the show's ending, brand new people, is go into your account, register a payment method. Don't let this membership expire. Because I've got these people that watch this show give away like these free memberships. They don't want you, they want you to enjoy today and for the first 30 days for free, but don't let your membership expire. Make sure before the show's over, go ahead and register your payment method. Stuart Lavelle shows up and he said, "Did the button work?" Yes, Stuart Lavelle, it did. Thank you very much. Very complete. And you came in like right at the end of the show. How close are we to 30,000 subscribers? Can anybody check? Well, I can go check. I mean, I don't have, it's not 30,000 paid members. That would be fucking insane. But subscribers are different. Let me just see how many subscribers, if it'll even show it right here. 20, oh, we're at 29,900. We're almost at 30,000 subscribers. These are just people that look at the show and say, "Yeah, I'll subscribe," you know. So we're pushing. What I'm trying to do is bust through this 30,000 number. I've not been able to go over 30,000 for 4 years right now. So everybody like the every show you can, like every show, share it with friends. I want to send a message to YT that people want this show and that stop messing with it, stop jacking everything up. And I want you to bust whatever algorithm they got. We're going to go over 30,000. And they're going to find out what the hell is going on in that channel. How do they get over? Because they'll set these algorithms where nobody gets notified. It's hard for people to see my show. They do all these things to my channel. So that by doing stuff like this, we can bust through that 30,000 and give them double middle fingers. Okay, and they can take their little sponsors, their corporate sponsors, and shove it up their ass. That's one thing they get pissed at. Is I get donation money coming in, and I don't got none of these corporate sponsors. I've got none of these dumb shits. They're having YouTube's having a fit that we're still here after 4 years, and we have a show like this with now there's 331 people, but yeah, they can't fucking handle this. All right. All right. I'm gonna go. That'll be the end of the show. My throat is completely done, as you can hear right now, and it's late. And now I got to study. Oh, I see what 1970. Hey, YT, and he shows the double middle. It looks like he's holding his hands up. Yeah, but trust and believe. I have a person that is like a contractor. I can't talk about that. Yeah, I'm going to get off that subject, but I'm working with somebody. Let's put it like I'm working with somebody. All right, I got to go so I can dive for more news for tomorrow morning's show. I'll see everybody and take care. I'll see you.